How do you handle things when maybe something you've been advocating for, an approach or an initiative or whatever it might be, is no longer relevant, or you find out there's a better way, or perhaps you find out you haven't been doing it as effectively as you could? This is one of the things that many of us are going to bump up against because we know change is constant. And where I see people getting in the way of leaning into change and growing and evolving is having some kind of narrative or head trash that, oh my gosh, I'm the one that advocated for this and now I have to admit I was wrong. Or I'm the one that suggested we do this and now I find out that there's a better way and it's going to somehow make me look bad. Or my credibility is going to come into question. Or people are going to think I don't want to know what I'm talking about, or whatever that head trash might be. And one of the things that I encourage people to use as a reframe when that surfaces is, instead of thinking about it as people are going to think less of, or what were you thinking, or you didn't know what you were talking about, as we're evolving. We made the best decisions and gave the best guidance and advice with what we knew at the time. And we've learned and we've grown and new information has come out and we want to be as relevant as possible. And so we are evolving our approach. We're evolving our thinking. We're evolving how we tackle fill in the blank. So when we think about things as an evolution versus really absolutes that we were wrong and we didn't know what we were talking about, it helps us lean into change. It helps us be willing to course correct. It helps us be willing to lean in and admit that we could do things better. And it doesn't discredit us. It doesn't minimize our value or effectiveness. If anything, it elevates it and enhances it because we're willing to evolve. We're willing to grow. We're willing to lean in as we learn more, as we grow. So that is my invitation and my challenge to you this week, is to look at where maybe you've been stuck. Maybe you've been resisting change. Maybe you've had that narrative of, oh my gosh, people are going to think less of me. And see if you can reposition, not just in your own mindset, but with others, of this is an evolution and this is the best next step. And see what opens up for you. I would love to hear what does. And remember, when we continue to give ourselves permission to evolve, we have a greater opportunity to let more of our sparkle shine brightly.